2007 E550 Formatic. It has multiple issues, but my focus today on this video on the thermostat. It's code 0856. The thermostat is stuck open, so this will cause a problem, especially in the morning when you start the car. Also the heat, you don't get enough heat when this thermostat in this position is stuck open. So I'm just going to show you a few things I did here. Okay, so in order to get to the thermostat, you have to remove the air pump. This air pump has to come off. Okay, so I'm not going to show you the process how I did it. Very much it has two bolts, two screws here, one here and one there. You have to remove this solenoid first. I left the hoses intact. I just removed those three bolts connected to it. You can see one here, and there are two on this side. They are mounted on the pump itself, so I have to remove it. Have to remove this solenoid out of the way, so I can focus on these two. I could have access to these two screws here on the air pump. So the auxiliary air pump, it's removed. So on here is the thermostat, still connected with the wire, and as you can see, how is the seal here is really bad. It's rotten, it's destroyed. Comparing to the new one, here is the new one. If you notice the difference, this is the new one and this is the old one. Okay, I'm gonna change, of course, the gasket. There's a new gasket come with it. It only have two screws, mounting screws, one here and one here. And as you can see again, how this was stuck open all the time. The seal here is very much destroyed. So the antifreeze was going through all the time. It never closed to get to the operating temperature. And here is the new one again. Okay, so the belt, you have to, the tensioner, 1 second please, the tensioner all the way at the bottom here. Let me just see if I can turn this light off. Okay, the tensioner is all the way at the bottom here. This is the tensioner. There is a 17 millimeter socket you could right at the bottom of the tensioner to have access to it, so you could put some tension on it. Let me see if I can show it to you in the mirror here, right there. You see this? Right here in the mirror. You're gonna put tension on this. The tension is gonna be down this way. So you need socket 17. Socket 17. One hand again. Okay. So you go on the tensioner. As you can see, you apply pressure down like this. Alright, so you put this pressure like this in order to remove the belt. The reason you have to remove the belt, you need access to the bottom screw of the thermostat. This screw is very much hidden behind this pulley right here, this idler pulley. So you need to remove this in order to get to the bottom screw. And before you start anything, once you remove the there's a little trick here. When you remove this this coolant housing here, that one goes to the upper radiator hose. Very much the air pump or auxiliary air pump, it's hidden very much behind this. So you might have to remove these bolts a little bit first, and then you get to that bolt. You have to maneuver with it. You have to play with between this and the air pump in order to get it off. It's not a big deal, but just make sure you're gonna get to this screw here, and here. So this, especially this one right here. So this is hidden behind this water bypass housing. to the upper radiator hose. And it's much better to remove it from the hose here too, so you get this whole piece all together. Get it out, it's completely out, and then you remove the thermostat. Okay, and here is the schematic for the belt. You could take a note of it, see how the belt goes on this car. Power steering to AC to crankshaft pulley. Here is the tensioner, here's the idler, water pump, idler, another idler, and here's the alternator. Okay, so just take a note of it, how this built, the belt routing, and that's very much it. This is the, forgot to mention, this is a Mercedes thermostat. Here is the part number, in case you want to know what I'm doing here. This is the Mercedes part number, and this is a Mercedes thermostat. So again, this is the part number, and this is the thermostat. The gasket inside the box, brand new. You can install the gasket, install the brand new thermostat, and we call it thermostat job done. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share, thumb up. Anything can help, so I could put or post more videos that's helpful to everybody. Thank you very much. Bye.